If you didn't know I was on YouTube, Instagram, well, here we are for Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill. And if you didn't know on YouTube that I was on Instagram or vice versa, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. We even are on Snapchat and have our own Snapchat filters, so make sure that you check that out too. Today is my big CYA day for our raffle. Our Easter bunny cake that we're raffling off, the raffle for that ends at midnight tonight. So how do you enter the raffle if you're watching me on Instagram or if you're watching me on YouTube? How can you enter that? You'll have to go to Facebook, on our Facebook brand page. If you happen to be a member of our Facebook group, you can go in there too. I've reposted a picture of the bunny cake with all of the links that you can use. Any one of those 3 links should work for you because depending upon the device or the operating system that you're using, okay, let me just do that. You will need one of the links, but you won't need the other 2. You can only enter the raffle once for the $30 Easter cake. But you get like 17, up to 17 tickets during that raffle. So it's kind of like 17 entries, but you can up to 17 entries, but you can only do it once. So you need to go to our Facebook brand page in order to have that happen. Or if you're a member of our Facebook group, you can go in there too. You know, you can also, let's see, what kind of link can I give you? It ends in approximately 11 hours. We have 2,537 ticket entries in for the raffle. So trust me, this Easter bunny cake is really cute. It's like 6 inches in diameter or around. Depending upon how you slice the slices for the cake, you can get between 10 to 12 slices. I'd say more like 10. It's tricked out in white fondant. It's got a white fondant cottontail in the back and tall white fondant ears. If you're watching me on Instagram as opposed to YouTube, hey guys, I'm simulcasting right now if you didn't gather that, sorry. If you're on Instagram, just look in our feed on the gram. You'll definitely see the white Easter bunny cake if you haven't already. So you definitely have until midnight tonight to enter the raffle. You got to be in it to win it. Every month we raffle something different. So April is likely to have something from the 2018 Spring Fling collection. That collection is stuff that's limited time available. It is typically a 10-piece collection, so you want to get it before it runs out. It's always while supplies last on our different collections. We started launching collections last fall with the Fall Decadence collection, and we crushed it. Everybody was really excited for that stuff. It's a lot of fun. So it's limited time, limited edition while supplies are available or last. But we're going to start putting out sneak peeks in our Facebook group for the 2018 Spring Fling collection. So you want to make sure, you know, if you're Facebook friendly at all or know people who are, our brand page is up to almost 8,000 people on it. And our Facebook group is a very active community with like 1,200 people in it almost. And I can't believe how many entries are in this raffle. There's like 2,537 entries to win our $29.99 Easter cake, a white Easter bunny with tall edible fondant ears and a little white cottontail in the back, all edible fondant. If you're watching us not on YouTube but on Instagram, then you can see a picture of the prize in the cake, in the feed for Instagram rather. All right, so tonight at midnight is the cutoff or the deadline for that. Tomorrow, Good Friday, as recognized by some, March 30th. 9 p.m. That's your cutoff to do any special orders because we are closed Easter Sunday. There's 3 days that we close this year, 2018. Easter Sunday, Thanksgiving Day, and Christmas Day. We will be open until Christmas Eve Day. That day we probably will have shortened hours, but we are going to be around for quite the time all year this year. We will carry our full hot food menu all the way through the end of December, basically. And we'll certainly have soft serve and a bunch of our cold food products available too. But we will be closed on Easter Sunday. I know it happens to fall on April Fool's Day. I promise you, we're all adults here, I think. It's not an April Fool's joke. It's not an April Fool's joke that we will be closed on Easter Sunday, so you want to make sure that you get your order into Joe's by 9 p.m. tomorrow or Friday, March 30th, for any sort of cakes or pies or Easter breads that you want. That would include birthday cakes. It's not just Easter or Passover stuff. That goes for any sort of birthday cakes, life event cakes, and stuff like that. This is a major CYA moment. I don't want anybody to get pissed or mad. It's the bottom line. We're closed on Easter, so any special orders have to be in by 9 p.m. tomorrow, and either you or someone on your behalf has to show up to Joe's to pick up your order by 9 p.m. on Saturday, March 31st. Because again, we're totally closed on Easter Sunday. That means no one's running down so you can pick up your cake or pie. No offense, we celebrate Easter in the Storino family. Not everybody does, and I get that, and I respect that, but we do. And our employees want to be home with their families on Easter Sunday, so no one's running out for pickups that day. Not to be mean, I promise you. Hey on YouTube, what's going on, guys? Hi. So if you're on YouTube, if your children, your grandchildren, your shorties, whomever, like YouTube, use it. We have a YouTube channel. We've got oh my gosh, it's got to be 34, 35 videos up on YouTube now. So make sure that you subscribe to us at YouTube and click the big red bell. Click the big bell that's next to the big red button. So once a week, typically on Tuesdays, we upload a new video, and it's like a full produced show. We have a bunch of short clips and stuff up there too. It's all Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill stuff. But for the last several weeks and going through the end of this year, typically every Tuesday, typically up around noon, you'll see a new video that's more of a pre-produced show so that you get behind the scenes looks at what goes on at Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill. This Tuesday's video was all about our hamburgers. 5 different reasons why they're different than a lot of our competitors, and tips and tricks that you can use so that you can kind of duplicate the Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill hamburger experience at home. There's certain things, there's been a ton of comments on that video, and people were like, I had no idea that much went into it. There's really a difference between our burgers and our competition, and we're known as an ice cream stand, but this year especially we got a lot of nominations for Best Hamburger, and we've been invited into a formal competition in Dutchess County. I think it's going to go down at the Civic Center, so I'm going to let you guys know more information about that as we get it. Okay, so yes, we're carrying Easter bread. I know a lot of people saw it in the Instagram feed. If you're on YouTube, you need to follow us on Instagram or Facebook or even Snapchat. We have a great Snapchat filter. Hundreds and hundreds of people used it last year, and I do believe we're continuing it this year. Our flavors of the week, so Easter bread, let me finish that thought. So if you're going to get Easter breads, those are like the round breads with the randomly colored Easter egg in the center. What you need to do is you need to place an order for it. Again, same cutoff tomorrow, Good Friday, March 30th at 9 p.m. They're $9.99 a piece. We've had a bunch of people order them, pick them up, bring them home, eat them up, and come back and order more for Easter weekend. So, so we're very honored that people have done that. I guess they're taste testing them or whatever. Plenty of people have done that. So we're really excited, but still, they'll only be available for order until tomorrow, March 30th at 9 p.m. That's the cutoff. And then you must pick up anything that you special order, even if it has nothing to do with Easter or Passover. It could be a birthday cake or a life event cake. It could be pie. We carry pie all year long. Some people just feel like pie. And under normal circumstances, all we need is 24 hours notice to, get a fresh pie made for you. We bake them and make them fresh on campus every day of the week. But Pies are being cut off as well for March 30th, tomorrow at 9 p.m. because there's only so much oven space and time, and we're trying to make sure we have enough personnel to meet all of the demands. It's really exciting, and we're really very honored that so many people are ordering, you know, not just birthday and life event cakes, but Easter and Passover stuff too. Plus our cool Easter breads. People have definitely saw that in the Instagram feed. YouTube, you got to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Hi, Instagram people. I'm simultaneously simulcasting into YouTube right now. I did Facebook before. I simulcast between our Facebook brand page and our group. We're even on Snapchat. We're on YouTube. If you, your children, your grandchildren, your shorties, whomever, like YouTube, we have family-friendly content. Hi, Amolar15. What's going on? Hey. So, have you subscribed to us on YouTube? I'm just curious. If you're all going to say hey, then I'm going to ask you if you subscribe to YouTube. We have hundreds of subscribers. We're on the march to 1,000. Every Tuesday, a new show goes up that's more formal and slick and pre-produced. Although we had a bunch of like video shorts that we uploaded in the beginning just to kind of populate the channel. But now for the last few like Tuesdays, we had one that did release on Wednesday. We let everybody see from week to week something different about Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill, how we run it, like how we prepared for opening day this year. This week's video is all about how to do hamburgers Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill style. There's actually 5 different points that make our burgers different than a lot of our competitors. And we're an ice cream joint, can you imagine? But we've gotten a lot of nominations for Best Burger this year with 101.5 WPDH's Battle of the Best competition. Well, we didn't win that. We won 3 years in a row for Best Ice Cream, so what the heck, that's what made us, that makes sense. But we've been invited into a county-wide competition for Best Burger. I think it's going to be at the Civic Center. I'll give you guys information. Oh, hi, Double O Grill, what's up? What's up? We love us some Double O too. Hey, I'm really happy to see you guys. So, yeah, some Double O love. We enjoy Double O Grill. We go to the one that is on Route 9. Super nice folks over there. So, but still, I like our burgers better than yours. Na, 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 na. So, our YouTube video this week was all about the 5 different ways that we think our Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill burgers are different than a lot of our competitors, and some tips and tricks that you can take home if you're not Double O Grill watching this, and you can make your burgers JDB style as well. So, join the hundreds of people who have subscribed to our channel. We're on the march to 1,000. We're going to have a major YouTube celebration with a YouTube-styled cake once we win, and free slices while supplies last. Amolar15 says, my family owns an ice cream shop in Buffalo, New York. We're in the top 3 for a competition for the best ice cream shop in Buffalo. Hey, Buffalo is a major city in New York, and I went to Geneseo for college, so Buffalo wasn't too far away from us, SUNY Buffalo and all of that. So you know, Amolar15, how, you know, it seems so easy to run an ice cream joint, and yet not when you go on the flip side, right? So there's a lot of work that goes into running. Oh, we carry Perry's too. Yes, what they're saying, just in case you're not sure, is our hard ice cream is made by Perry's. We carry up to 37 flavors of Perry's ice cream every year. It used to be like 32, but then we found more freezer space. We love Perry's for hard ice cream. There's certain flavors that you might be able to get in your supermarket, but Perry's is good to the stands. Certain flavors are unique only to us. And actually up by Syracuse, they have... and Amolar15 might know this, up by Syracuse they have their Q's flavor, which is really neat. I wish we could have the freezer space to carry them all. I don't know how big Amolar15's family's place is, but our building's only like 700 square feet, which is ridiculous. So it's so teeny tiny, and we can't add to it due to a bunch of zoning restrictions, which is a pain in the butt. So, and we can't even add a drive-through. We can't add another building on the property. It's so maxed out for 2 main reasons I won't bore everyone with. So it's like, okay. So, but I do love Perry's. I wish, oh, you have over 40 Perry's flavors? Ooh! Oh! my God. But we are maxed out. No kidding. How big approximately is your building? Okay, because you guys have 8 more flavors than we do. I'm going to guess that's another cooler by itself. There's different sizes of coolers, but I wish we could fit another freezer in our place because, man, I wish we could carry all the ones that Perry's would let us. You guys, does Perry's deliver directly to you? Because they can't deliver directly to us. We do have a third-party vendor because I think they carry as far as like Albany, and we're not even an hour close to Albany, so that stinks. But our third-party vendor gets a lot. You see, you're 1,400 square feet. Do you know what I would do to double my building? Holy smokes. Wow, I am so jealous right now. I'm turning green. This shirt should change to green, instead of blue. I'm so pissed. We can't make our building any bigger. 1,400 square feet. You guys are lucky, lucky, lucky. I wish our building was 1,400 square feet. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Instagram. Right now, I am simulcasting to both places. So if you guys haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, make sure. Amuller15 says, you guys have food, though. We don't. I can't wait to make a trip and come visit. You have to let me know when you do, because we totally need to, talk shop. And if your family's business has, social media accounts, which I'm going to guess they do, maybe we can live stream and joint live stream or, do a crossover or something. I love to talk shop with other ice cream shop owners and their families because they get some of the unique things, some of the things that are unique to living the lifestyle of having not just a family business, not just having a family business in the food service industry, but having that additional kind of dimension to having a seasonal ice cream shop. I'm guessing you guys are seasonal. You could be year-round, but we are not. Ooh, sorry guys, I'm running dry. So when we plan a trip out, I will definitely message you. Oh, please do. My husband's name is Steve. I'm Stacy. Go on ahead. I don't know why I'm messing with my hair now. Sorry. So we really, 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 really love what we do. It's a lot of fun. As I say to everybody on my live streams on Instagram and YouTube and even Facebook, I just finished them. Without you guys, there's no us. So we love, love, love what we do. We love making, children of all ages happy. It's a lot of fun. Our YouTube channel this year from week to week will kind of give you mostly an embedded experience as to what it's like to open our shop, to go through a season, and then close our shop. For us, we close in December. Our anticipated last day of service to the public will be Christmas Eve day. We'll probably have some collapsed hours, but that's how that's going to go. So for anybody who's been a long-time Joe's fan, but you didn't realize we were going to be open until December, we are. We will have our full hot food menu available, until we close. And we will have most of the frozen treats available as well. Some of our third-party vendors tap out somewhere around fall. But we'll still carry a lot of our ice cream stuff anyway until the day we close. So that's pretty exciting. So we are closed Easter Sunday, we're closed Thanksgiving Day, and we're closed Christmas Day. So, we're not going to be open this Sunday, which means that even if you're not going to order anything for, a life event cake or a birthday cake or pie, just because you feel like having pie, we carry pie year round, you have to have your orders in for special orders like that by 9 p.m. on Friday, March 30th. That's tomorrow as I'm shooting this live. And then you have to have it picked up either by you or a designated representative. Let us know who that's going to be. They need to show photo ID. But I promise you that it has to be picked up by 9 p.m. on Saturday, March 31st. Because when I say that we're closed on Easter Sunday, we are closed to everything, including pickups, okay? So I just say this a bunch of times because there's always going to be somebody that doesn't hear it, and we hate to make anybody sad. And we've had an unprecedented amount. I mean, this is a record-breaking amount of people who have been putting in special orders for the holiday. We started doing this stuff around fall, and that really exploded. we sold like over 100 Halloween cakes, which was insane. And so Thanksgiving was even bigger. And then Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Festivus and a couple of New Year's cakes too before we closed. They just stored them in the freezer. That was even bigger. So when we reopened this year, we did a limited edition Cupid collection that really was just for our Facebook group, and that sold like crazy. And then, oh my gosh, you know, Easter is just like... So we're very blessed and we really appreciate it. But since we're closed Easter Sunday... you know, my focus today and tomorrow with the live streams is you only have until 9 p.m. tomorrow to place an order of any kind. It doesn't have to be limited to Easter or Passover. It could be birthday cakes. It could be life event cakes. It could be pie just because you're feeling like pie. We do carry pie year round. So really quickly, I'll say we have apple pie, apple crumb, blueberry pie, blueberry crumb, cherry pie, cherry crumb, and pumpkin. I guess pumpkin crumb doesn't really exist. But what the heck, if you want us to make it, we'll give it a go. So we have pie year round. Normally, you only need to give us 24 hours notice. They are fresh made, fresh baked on our campus. We don't just nuke a pie and throw it in a box and call it a day. But pies too this time around, the cutoff's going to be tomorrow because there's only so much oven space when you're 700 square feet. And we need to make sure we have the oven space timed out enough because we have already had a bunch of orders. We also have to make sure we have the personnel to rock this thing from dusk till dawn. Plus all the ice cream cakes, the frozen yogurt cakes, the hard ice cream cakes, the soft serve cakes. So we want to make sure that if you want to get something from us for the weekend for any reason, that you know that number one, we're closed on Sunday. Number two, any special orders have to be in by 9 p.m. on Friday. And they must be picked up by you or a representative on your behalf by Saturday 9 p.m. because we're closed on Sunday for every reason. So just cover our butt time. So really, really quickly, does anybody have any questions while we're live? I can't really do replays as well on Instagram as I can for the Facebook page and group. And YouTube, hey, I'm going to sign off to YouTube right now. Bye, guys.